The time is 5:38 on this Thursday. The coronavirus pandemic making it difficult for everybody to plan ahead, and that includes college students and their families who still aren't sure if they're going to be going away this fall or logging on from home. But one major Arizona university says they will be open.
We've made the decision to have face-to-face classes in the fall. We are absolutely planning to do that.
A bold prediction from University of Arizona President Dr. Robert Robbins.
We're going to really put a lot of time into making this as safe a campus as it can be.
And for Robbins, who's also a medical doctor, that means honing in on three critical components:
testing, contact tracing, and isolation. Those are going to be the keys.
In fact, testing the university's 60,000 students, faculty, and staff is part of the plan. A plan that also includes regular testing for the virus itself.
There will be a resurgence. The question is going to be the plan for mitigation and how we handle an increase. Do we close down when there are 10 cases positive, 20, 50, 100?
Dr. Robbins says the university is also planning to move students back into dorms, but with some modifications, like people wearing masks on campus, only having one person in a dorm room, and special residence halls for quarantined students. But what happens if somebody tests positive in a regular dorm? Would you have to evacuate all of those people? Would there be another dorm building that you could move those hundreds of students to?
We'd want to test everybody in the dorm. If they tested positive, we'd have to put them in quarantine. Maybe we'd just take that dorm and make it a quarantine dorm. Okay, all of you in this dorm, you're now quarantined.
And speaking of testing, the university is rolling out a plan to test all first responders statewide.
We know we can do it a lot less expensively, and we think it's our obligation to provide that service.
But Dr. Robbins doesn't want to stop there. In fact, he'd like to test all of Arizona's nearly 7.3 million residents.
I think that would be instructive and helpful to getting people back to work. This will continue to be debated, but I would like to see everybody tested. Yeah, it's quite a big goal. Now, Dr. Robbins will have the antibody testing this morning for first responders. He predicts testing the whole state would cost somewhere in the neighborhood of $100 million, but obviously a big investment, but he thinks it would be worth it. In the meantime, he also says that the plans to bring students back on campus and in the dorms could change if there are some new recommendations that come down from either the governor's office or the CDC. And as of right now, he doesn't think that that would include fans going to football games. He just sees it as too much of a risk. All those people packed into a tight space.
Yeah, college football, I mean, so many people are wondering, right? Even right now, as we are in the last day of April. Okay, Nick, thank you for that interesting